Yesterday I tried to test a battery here. We'll just take a look at it. So I tried to test a battery with a watt meter to load test it, and it turned out it failed. So I've put the battery on a charger, and it's been overnight, so I think I must be getting close here. The amperage is really low, it's on high, so I'm going to shut this off. Always shut the battery charger off before you remove the battery post. This battery could have hydrogen everywhere around it right now, and if I create a spark, it could literally blow up. So I've turned it off. It looks safe. I'm going to remove the ground off the charger. There we go. Okay, so my battery should be charged. I'm just checking for temperature because it shouldn't be over 151 degrees. If it is, you'll cook the battery, but generally you'll know because you'll smell it. There's vents here, and it'll have a sulfur smell, so you'll know. So I have my watt meter here, and I'm going to hook it up and load test this battery. Now, what I'm looking for is I have the cold cranking amps right here, and they are cold cranking. Don't mix cold cranking up with cranking amps. Cranking amps is what the battery can produce at 0 degrees, where the cold cranking amps is at minus 18. So in Prince George, where we are, minus 18 is not it's a regular thing for us. So we want to know if this battery has the capacity to start the engine when it's that cold. So the cold cranking amps here is 950, so I take half of that, which is 475. So I am going to hook up my leads and load this battery down to 475 cold cranking amps. It's got to hold for 15 seconds, and it's got to be able to keep the voltage above 9.6. So let's hook this up. There's our positive lead, our negative lead. And one of the things you have to be really careful for is you got to make sure, you'll notice that there's an arrow here. Well, the arrow's always got to point closer to the negative side of the battery. So obviously if I put it here, it will point to the negative side. But if I put it here, it's pointing towards the positive side. So I would have to push it down, which is more negative. But I'm going to try to do it to the here, right there, because I can set it up nice. I've got everything mounted. I will check make sure I get the right leads here. There we go. Okay, so I have 13 volts on the meter here. Let's see if we can zoom in on that a little bit. So I am going to use this amperage knob, and I'm going to try to pull down 475 amps right here on the bottom scale, and make sure this doesn't drop below 9.6 within 15 seconds. So let's just do that. Okay, I have a serious problem here because I basically am at 125 amps, 8 volts, and that's not even near 9.6. I was hoping that it would hold about 9.8 and then it would be a good battery. If it went to 9.6, I would have to recharge it and test it again tomorrow, but it didn't make it. I'm afraid this battery has done all its work, and it'll have to be retired now. So I hope you found this helpful on how to load test a battery. If you're going to do this in the vehicle, you should disconnect the ground and load test it so that you're not load testing the whole vehicle or cause any surge problem.